Nubian Life, and this is your girl, Nubian. Hey, how y'all doing today? I'm coming to y'all today talking about keloids and keloid treatments. And basically it's something that I've been dealing with for the most part of my 20s and all of my 30s. Like I would say like the mid of my 20s, early 30s. And basically what keloids are, they are an overgrowth of your collagen that goes into excessive overgrowth. So keloids are an overgrowth of your collagen at a injury site, and or it could be in the injury site, could be anything, could be acne, a scar, like maybe you got hurt. You see me look down from time to time. That's because I wrote some notes just so I don't miss anything. Okay, so some therapies that they use, or some treatment plans that they use to cure keloids, is like cryotherapy, surgery, laser. They use silicone sheets, topical ointments, things of that nature. So tomorrow, yes, it's a reason why I'm filming this video. That's right. Tomorrow I start my journey into my keloid treatments, and I have keloids along my face here and underneath, if you can see here and over here, and I also have some along here and on my shoulder, just where, and for me it wasn't, the injury was bumps, and to rewind some to get back to why my keloids did form, I also have PCOS, and PCOS is a set symptom due to a elevated level of androgens, and that's a male hormone that you will find in women. So some of the symptoms that you have for a PCOS woman, some of the symptoms that she will have is irregular menstrual cycles, excess hair growth, whether it's body hair or facial hair, hirsutism, difficulties with conceiving, pain with menstrual cycles, and the list can go on, of course. For me, I have the hirsutism. So I have the over excess hair in my face, and with that being said, I realized it at a young age, and like in my teens, and I would, put a razor to it, and of course that just made it worse. But it was still manageable. It was not like really noticeable to people because I could just shave it off and it'd be done with. But as I got into my mid-20s, the hair, of course, is coming more rapid and more abundant. So, excuse me, I had tried all other different methods, like the waxing and the facial hair removal creams, like the Nair facial hair removal creams, and that irritates my skin really bad, the facial hair as well as the waxing, because my skin is very sensitive as well, so it would really irritate my skin. And then so doing all those things just caused more excessive hair growth, to the point where I began to have ingrown hairs. And so the ingrown hairs basically would just coil themselves back into the skin. They would grow out and just turn back around and coil themselves back into the skin, which will cause a bump, a painful bump at that. And so the only way to get rid of that bump, you had to get into that bump and pull that hair out and get rid of the hair completely from the shaft and all, to get rid of that pain. And like soon as you pull it, literally the pain relieves itself. And so keloids begin to form because I have these bumps now popping up, these hair bumps, and I'm going in pulling out the hair, which is causing injury to a site on my skin, therefore cause my skin to go in hypertrophic, whatever you may call it, tomato, and just go into oversess, and to heal. And then so in my mid-20s, I started noticing it. It started on one side of my face where and I just like, oh, it's just a bump, it'll go away or whatever, and it never went away. Actually, over the time it began to be itchy and stuff like that, and I realized it began to spread, and then another one came on top of it, and then I also have some underneath here. So it came down to the point like they're starting to come more and more, especially in my 30s. They're coming more and more. I have to do something about this because it's getting out of control. So I did in my past try the steroid injections, and it's very painful, guys. It is, because they're literally taking a needle and they're injecting each keloid with this steroids to get them to basically flatten out, to level out on your skin. It's painful. But here's the thing, some of my keloids are tough. Some of them are very thick and tough, and it just is a battle for them to really get in. So I have a new doctor that I'm seeing tomorrow. Dr. Nemeth. He's a dermatologist that is world renowned in our nation, all over actually, internationally. And he was recommended to me by another dermatologist that I was seeing, that I went to talk about my keloids, as well as possibly getting laser hair removal. His approach to treating keloids is cryotherapy. Do cryotherapy at the beginning, and then he'll go in. So it's like a twofer. He's going to do cryotherapy at the beginning and then go in with the steroids injection. And the cryotherapy basically helps to bring water to the surface of that keloid, because it's thinking, your skin now is thinking like you just had an injury happen on the surface because they did cryotherapy on it. So when you get an injury, what happens when you get an injury? Water comes to that surface, so it can start its healing process. And so his thought is, okay, we're gonna to soften your keloids up so it can withstand the steroid injections. I can't speak. To soften your keloids up to withstand the steroids injections better, he said, I'm gonna do cryotherapy on you first, and then you sit around, you wait for a little while. We want to get as much water fluid up to your surface of your keloid, and then I can inject you with the steroids from there. Now, this treatment goes on for however long it takes for those keloids to begin to flatten out, and you have to do it once a month. So it is literally a consistent thing. You have to be consistent with it, and it's something that I have to make time for once a month to go to his office to get it done. Now, my insurance do cover it. All I have to do is pay my co-payment. So that's the good part there. But so yeah, I can handle the keloids. Now, my other problem is really getting to the source of what's causing the keloids, which is the hair. The hair is causing the keloids because the hair is producing ingrowing hair, which is causing bumps, which is forming the keloids. So obstacle to try to get over, and that's a little bit more challenging because insurance see laser hair treatment as cosmetic. I did look through my insurance plan, and they did say they would cover it, but it's some stipulations behind it, and I think some of it too is all based on how the doctors bill that laser treatment, whether they're billing it as a cosmetic procedure or a treatment plan procedure. So I have to do some more research with that, and if you all know how I can go about that, getting it covered through insurance, please hit me up, because I mean, I feel like I'm going to continue to have keloid treatments for something because I'm not handling what's causing the keloids. And so I definitely need to handle the problem that's causing the problem. And that's basically it. So yeah, I start tomorrow, and I plan on taking you guys with me so you can see my process and what I go through. I will update you all every month on my process to keep y'all informed. I know that there's possibly other people out there that's dealing with the same thing, that I'm not alone in this, and I just wanted to share my story because for so long I've been embarrassed by my keloids and by the hair on my face, and it's been a hard thing to go through. Try not to get emotional. It's been a hard thing to deal with because you don't want to walk around with your face scarred. People wondering, did you get in a fight? Was you attacked? You know, what happened? You know, so it has been a battle, but I try to still hold my head up high, and regardless, know that I'm beautiful in and out, point blank, period. You know, I look at it too as I just have skin that really, really loves me. It goes over and beyond, you know, to protect me from injuries, to keep me from getting infections or whatever it may be. You know, when I first went to my consultation with Dr. Nemeth, you know, one of the things he said to me, he was like, had you lived in ancient times and fought in any warfare or anything, you would have been more likely to survive out of everyone else because of your skin condition. He said, now I know that that's not beneficial to you right now because we're in the 20th century, but you know, your skin is just, you know, it just loves you. It loves you a lot. And I said, you're right, Dr. Nemeth. You are definitely right. And I say it, and I tell my skin that all the time. Like, I thank you for being overprotective. I thank you for healing the way you do. But can you just calm down just a little bit, you know? So, yeah. But if you have any advice of how I can go about doing the laser treatment off insurance, then please hit me up. I would love to know how to do that because I, like I said, do want to tackle the source of the problem. And you know, that is my source of my problem. So with that being said, so stay tuned for the vlog, and until then, live through it, grow through it, get through it. It's working for your good. Peace. Hey guys, so on my way to the doctor now. Sorry. So I'm on my way to the doctor now. I hope I can vlog for you because what I thought was gonna happen didn't happen. My daughter was supposed to come with me so she can video for me, but she didn't get enough sleep last night, she said, so she's staying home to sleep, and she has to go to work later, so I don't want to interrupt her sleep. So I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can. It may be hard to do it when he's doing the injections because, like I said, those are painful, so I don't know if I can hold the phone and withstand him injecting the keloids or whatnot. So I'm gonna do my best to give y'all the scoop, okay? But I'm on my way there now, so I'll see y'all soon. All right, bye. Hey guys, so I made it to the doctor's office. Sitting here waiting for Dr. Nemeth to come in to do the first part of the procedure, which is the cryotherapy. So you see them right now? It's gonna be a process. Got oil on my face for my hair. Just run it down. So I didn't put on any makeup, of course, because I didn't want it to get out in the way. But I'm just sitting here. I'll be back in a minute.
Perfect. This you got the last one. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, hey, I'm still waiting. It's been about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Maybe not that long. But yeah, he said that I have to wait about half an hour. So just wanted to let y'all know I'm still waiting. Then the second phase is the injections, and I'm gonna tough it out so you can get more of the injections footage than you did of the cryotherapy. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get as much as the cryotherapy on footage as I wanted to, but I'll definitely try to get more of the injections. So just sitting here chilling. Alrighty.
Would it be alright if instead of buying something for myself, I bought Dr. Nemeth a present for all he's done for me? And the parents were like, wow.
Aww.
And he did, so he bought me a big Hero 6, which now has a prominent place in my office. Really, just a fantastic kid. Are you ready to have some fun?
I'm ready.
Oh, doesn't that feel wonderful? And here we have a very unique patient who wants to film herself getting poked.
Yes.
You're doing very well.
Hey guys, so I'm leaving now. I finished that. I had to stop filming because it was a little hurtful, painful, I should say. So I was like, gotta have some focus. But I finished it, and now I got to come back next month for the same thing. And that's about it. I'm trying to get in the car here. So yeah, it's all done for now. Until next month, I have to deal with the same thing. They're kind of sore, but irritated, I should say, more than anything. They're irritated, but yeah. So that's the process I have to go through, guys, to take care of these keloids. And I need to dye my hair. I keep saying that. I'm gonna do it real soon because I'm looking kind of rough. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.